Well, as you can see, I got my bolts all cleaned up and installed. I had to go back and check. There was one bolt I couldn't figure out how it went. There was one hole that wasn't used or something. So I figured that out. Got that all put back in there. Got them torqued down. I think it said 30 foot-pounds on these. So yeah, that should be good. What's that? But anyways, got that. I do have, I believe I got some gaskets from my valve covers. These are the, I don't know, these are kind of crummy. I don't know. I've always been told these valve covers leak, always leak. So I'm thinking about finding some cast aluminum covers. I'll probably spend some money on those, but they're a lot stiffer, and I can get the rubber type gaskets. I think that's what I got for gaskets anyway, the rubber type. I mean, if I really need to, I can throw some cork gaskets on those and make them work for now. But I think I will try to find some nicer valve covers. Because from what I gather, if you get the cast aluminum valve covers and you get those rubber valve cover gaskets, you can reuse them over and over again. That way, if I need to make some adjustments to the valves and stuff, or I mean the push rods, excuse me, all that stuff. So there's that. I found my carburetor. I had it stuck inside the truck, so nothing would happen to it. That's why I couldn't find it. But I do believe it's kind of cruddy looking right now. But yeah, there's all kinds of. But I think if I tear it all apart, I should be able to get. It should be a decent carb, I think. From what I gather, I think one of the main things you need to be sure of is all these bolts are going to fall out if I'm not careful. Step on these welding gloves here. It sounded to me like the main thing is you want these butterflies to be fairly tight as far as like the actual shaft running through there. You don't want a bunch of slop in there. That's kind of the main thing I've been seeing on there. And I think these ones seem like they're pretty good. Like I said, I'm going to have to go through the parts cleaner, clean it all up, and get a rebuild kit ordered for it so I can start putting it back together. What was the other thing about these? Oh, the air horn. You can have what looks like a decent carburetor, but if your air horn, if you take this top plate off, the air horn under, well, if you lay something across here like a level, sometimes they can be messed up that way, and they'll never seal up right, and they'll never work right. So I guess that's something to check. I'll do some checking on some videos and stuff to be sure what I'm doing, because I don't know everything about that. I did rebuild a car before. It's just a matter of not losing parts and keeping track of everything and putting all the parts back, and it's really not the worst job in the world. But anyways, I had just enough battery left here, so I thought I'd just do the rest of that. At least document it for me too, so I remember what I was doing. But yeah, got that all back on, so that's always a good thing. So I suppose, I guess that's it for now.